come on, lady. Will you just give it a rest already? You're the one who kicked my foot first, after all. I was only just giving you a taste of your own medicine. Looks like you didn't like it. Ha! So your water broke. Big deal. It's your own fault. You should have thought about that before you went around kicking people. I honestly don't even know where you get off demanding an apology from me.
Do you honestly not feel even a little bad about what happened?
What? Why should I? It's not like I did anything wrong. It's like I said, you're the one who kicked me first. If anyone should feel bad, it's you. I'm the victim here, if anything. Apparently, you gotta handle a pregnant woman with kid gloves no matter what, even when she's the one out of control. You have no idea the nasty looks I was getting from everyone else on the bus afterward. They were looking at me like I was some kind of scum or something, just because I stood up for myself.
You are unbelievable. Do you really feel no regret?
I'm starting to regret not kicking you harder. Leave me alone already.
It's hard to believe there are actually people like you in the world. How do you even function in society?
And now you're going to make fun of me? Wow, that's real nice, lady. Unbelievable. That's a good choice of words. You didn't even stick around to talk things out like an adult. You ran off right away in an ambulance, leaving me with that crowd of busybodies. After you took off, the other people on the bus tried to stop me from leaving as well. How is that fair? And do you want to talk about unbelievable? Some old lady reached into my pocket and took my wallet and ID. Sexual harassment? Identity theft?
That lady was my mother. Yeah, you attacked me in front of my own mother.
Of course she was your mother. Ha! That explains why you both looked like bloated whales. You're a prego, at least. What's her excuse?
What is the matter with you?
I don't know. Just taking someone's wallet and ID like that? That's identity theft. That's definitely illegal. I've got half a mind to press charges against the both of you. Plus her shaking me down for my contact info and you sending me all these harassing messages now. Oh, you're gonna pay.
Oh, I would love to see you try. Go ahead and do it. I'm happy to tell anyone and everyone what happened. Contact the media too. Let's see how that goes. And my mom didn't steal your ID. You can come get it back whenever you want. I told you what hospital I'm at. Anyway, we need your information so that we could press charges against you with the police. But if you really want to call the police on me about that, then go ahead. Be my guest.
Nah, I'm good. Just too much trouble, and I don't care that much. But since I'm not going to press any charges, would you quit it with the messages and the harassment? Listen, I know you pregos go crazy with hormones or whatever. I know you're not emotionally stable because whatever sad future you had is going down the drain with that baby. But try and hold yourself together. Plus, I really don't think that something as small as what happened really warrants you hounding me like this. This is all way more trouble than it's worth, okay? So why don't you just leave me alone already?
Something as small as what happened? Don't try to play down what you did.
I just gave you a little kick, didn't I? Same as what you did to me.
I barely touched you. And just because I lost my balance because the bus hit a bump. You sent me to the hospital in early labor.
Did you not notice my sneakers that you scuffed when you kicked me? Do you have any idea how much those cost? Does being pregnant also make you completely blind? Or maybe you couldn't see my feet past your disgusting bloated stomach. At any rate, I'm going to have to get them cleaned because of you. Anyone would react the way I did in that situation. You're lucky you got off with just that.
You think a scuff on your sneaker is worth kicking a pregnant woman? You are out of your mind.
Whatever, lady. I'm sick to death of talking about this with you, okay? Can you just give it a rest already? Pretty please with a cherry on top. I'm a senior. Do you know what that means? Tests. Finals. I'm freaking busy. On top of all that, I've got an internship. I don't have time for your crap.
So you're not even going to apologize? You haven't said so much as sorry this whole time. What is wrong with you?
What is your deal? Did you have a miscarriage or something? Is that why you're so pissed? If that's the case, I doubt it was going to make it to full term anyway. Sounds like you got a weak womb or something. Actually, I think I might be onto something here. Seriously, you might want to look into that. If just a little hit like that can make you piss your pants like that. Are you sure it's not just your pregnant body running a little too loose or something? I think you just sprung a leak.
You need to watch your mouth. And for your information, my baby is fine.
Really? Are you freaking kidding me right now? So what's the big deal then? If the baby is fine, just let it go already. There's no need to be so pissed. Everything is okay. Water under the bus, am I right?
No, everything is not okay. I'm asking you to at least apologize for what you did and take responsibility for your actions. Your behavior was inexcusable.
What? What are you talking about, lady? Are you stupid or something? You're responsible for your own baby. Isn't that like rule 1 of being a mother? Your actions led to everything that happened. Seems to me like you're the one who needs to start taking responsibility. Not to mention, it's your body. Don't you have responsibility over your own body? So no matter why your water happened to break, in the end, it's your responsibility. I don't have any control over your body. Ergo, I don't have to apologize for anything. Ha!
There is something seriously the matter with your brain. Somebody needs to just crack your head open and give you a new one or something because this one is broken.
OMG, you really are not fit to be a mom, are you?
Excuse me?
Crack my head open? Is that how you're planning to talk to your kid? Man, I feel bad for that little brat already. Ha! He really can't catch a break. However messed up that kid ends up, that's gonna be your responsibility too.
All right, that's it. It's clear that you feel absolutely no regret or remorse for what you did. But even if you did, what you did was completely unforgivable, so I'm going to make sure you pay.
Pay? Ha! What are you talking about? What is one old bloated whale gonna do to me? Just think about it. One spent old lady way past her prime versus me, a stunning specimen with a bright future ahead of me. No matter how you look at it, I think we all know who comes out on top in this situation.
Keep talking. I'm going to make you regret even being born.
Haha, okay, Shamu. What are you gonna do? Sit on me? Very scary. Good job. Oh my god, your poor kid. Good thing it survived, or it would be spinning in its grave right now from embarrassment. Oh well, not my problem, is it? Anyway, you're never gonna get an apology out of me, so just give up on that. But you've said your piece and got it out of your system. I hope you're satisfied. Now do me a favor and never contact me again. Please and thank you. Fine. Sorry. There. Are you happy? But you know, I can't believe you got a lawyer. Totally uncalled for.
Uncalled for? That's really rich coming from the piece of trash who attacks pregnant women on the bus and then runs off.
Huh. Tell me how you really feel. Early onset postpartum depression, maybe?
Talking to scum like you just brings the worst out of me.
Well, control yourself, lady. You're supposed to be the adult here, for God's sake. Anyway, now that you've got a lawyer bothering me, let it be known that I am officially apologizing. A physical token signifying my remorse should be arriving any time now.
What the heck is this?
Ah, so I take it you got my gift?
Well, I got something, didn't I? Real cute. What's the matter with you?
What seems to be the problem?
You sent a huge house cactus to my hospital room. What the heck am I supposed to do with this? Especially with a baby.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
It's dangerous, you little psycho. Are you trying to poke my baby's eye out?
Ah, now that you mention it, I guess a cactus is a bit dangerous. Sorry. Honestly, I didn't mean anything by it. I just thought that a cactus doesn't take any effort to take care of, so even a bad mother like you could keep it alive.
Hilarious. So what then? This is supposed to be an apology?
Right. This shows that I'm remorseful or whatever. So let's just consider this settled. I think it should be good enough considering you're still at least partially to blame for this situation.
Looks like that's a no on the apology.
Just a little tap from a high school kid shouldn't be sending you into labor like that. Anyway, I think I mentioned before that I've got an internship this summer. I don't think I'll have time to go to 12 rounds with you. So can you do me a favor and just accept the plant?
Oh, you little brat. No, nothing has changed. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to make you pay for what you did.
Ugh, really? Can you at least think about it?
No, I'm at the very edge right now. You put the life of my child in danger. Do you understand that? I could have miscarried. And the very least you could have done is pretend to show some actual remorse. But no. Now you're going to pay with the only thing that you actually have. Your future.
My future? What do you mean? Come on, lady. Let's cut it out with the jokes already. What about... what's it called? You know, your birth classes or LeMays or whatever it's called. Blame them. They should have given you better training.
That's enough. The classes were fine and the baby is already here. Safe and sound. Thanks to everyone else on the bus being decent human beings. Unlike you.
Oh, is that right? It's born even? Well, congrats. I'm happy to hear that the baby is safe. I wonder if I actually helped out by kickstarting the labor. Maybe you should be thanking me instead of just yelling at me all the time.
The baby is safe and sound, but the doctor said it was a very close call. It could very easily have gone south. Can you understand that? What you did was incredibly dangerous. If you can't even reflect a little bit about that and display some genuine remorse, then I'm going to give you a reason to feel bad that you can actually understand.
You know what? You talk a big game, but really, what could you possibly even do? You're going to make me pay with my future? If you think you can do anything, go ahead and give it a shot. But my future is already decided. I've got my internship already set and everything. I've got early admission into my top school. There's literally nothing you can do.
Well, you can kiss your internship goodbye, for starters.
Oh yeah? How's that? You don't even know where it is.
Sure, but I doubt they're looking to bring in a criminal.
You calling me a criminal?
Duh! What do you call someone who violently attacks pregnant women?
I don't know anything about that, but you need a criminal record before you can be a criminal. And I definitely don't have a record. Ha!
Well, let me tell you something. After my water broke and I was rushed to the hospital, after miraculously giving birth safely, exhausted and beat up, I was still able to muster the energy to talk to the police. I could barely keep myself awake, but it was worth it to get the charges against you filed as soon as possible.
Wait, you actually filed charges? Are you serious?
Of course! My mom was on the phone with the police before I was even loaded onto the ambulance. They interviewed all those busybodies on the bus. And after they spoke with me at the hospital, the police also spoke with the doctors and were able to get plenty of testimony. From what I understand, there should be a warrant out for your arrest already. I'm surprised they haven't showed up yet, but I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Whoa there. Hold on, what are you saying, lady? A warrant for my arrest? What's wrong with you? That's way too far. You could ruin my whole life.
You could have ruined my son's whole life over a pair of sneakers. Talk about going too far. Talking to the police is just straight up common sense. And I hope they throw the whole book at you. If they buried you underneath the prison, it would still be too good for you if you ask me.
So because of this crap, I'm going to lose my internship? Is that what you're telling me? This is complete and total bull. I can't believe you. You stupid, bloated whale.
You're going to lose your internship because of your actions, yes.
But you said the brat is fine, right? So what's the big deal? Just let it go already. What is the matter with you? You need to drag yourself back to the cops and take back whatever you said to them. If you don't, I swear the next time I see you and your brat, I'm going to kick you both again. Properly this time.
My God, you are rotten to the very core. I feel sorry for your parents.
You feel sorry for my parents? Ha! Don't waste any time feeling sorry for those useless wastes of oxygen.
Wow. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you talk about your own parents like that. But wow.
What? My dad's just your run-of-the-mill boring corporate drone. And my mom's just a fat, ugly whale like you who sits around at home all day. Compared to my friends' parents, they're nothing. My friends' parents are all rich, powerful, beautiful, you name it. I was born into the wrong family. My parents are nothing. The only good thing they've ever done is produce me, and they don't deserve me. I'm going to wow everyone at my internship, continue my legacy of success into college, get a good job, and get everything I want out of life. I'm going to be better than they could ever dream of being.
Well, don't get too ahead of yourself. The only place you're going in the near future is to the police station, remember?
Why, you bloated. Actually, you know what? Let's pretend for a second that the police actually do show up. What are they going to do? I'll be able to talk my way out of it. It's not like this is the first time I've had to talk my way out of trouble. It's a pain in the butt for sure, don't get me wrong, but nothing I can't pull off. I've got what you call a silver tongue. Plus, I'm white, well-to-do, I go to a private school, and I've got a bright future. Don't you watch the news? I'm untouchable.
Is that right? Well, I'd like to see you try. Notice came in just a minute ago that your internship offer has been rescinded, so you're off to a bad start at being untouchable. I wonder if you can really talk them into giving it back to you. That would be something.
Wait, what?
What's the matter? Cat got your silver tongue? I think you'll need to be a bit more eloquent to talk your way out of trouble this time. If not, I guess your reign of terror ends here.
What do you mean you got notice about my internship? Why would you know anything about it? Plus, I haven't talked to the police or anything yet, so there's no way they've been notified. You're full of it. How would you even know what company my internship was with? Nice try, lady.
You're right. I wouldn't have any way of knowing something like that. Well, without your parents' help at least. Kicking a pregnant woman and then getting arrested. Can't say it sounds good. The company you were supposed to intern with certainly didn't think so.
What? Are you saying my parents told you about my internship? What the hell? Are you serious? Those dirty, worthless sacks of crap? How could they do this to me?
I guess they have a sense of right and wrong, unlike you. Anyway, your internship is gone, and attacking a pregnant woman really doesn't look that good on an application. I think you might have some trouble finding a new one. And I'm sure you know you're not supposed to lie on your applications, especially about criminal history. That's grounds for immediate termination if it's discovered. You could say that as soon as you kicked me, you also kicked your own future goodbye.
You're full of it. I don't believe you. Why should I lose my whole future because of something like that? Because of some bloated whale like you or my worthless parents?
This is all just common sense stuff, Marcus. If you can't even figure that out, you never had any kind of bright future ahead of you in the first place. Your parents seem so kind and responsible that it's frankly hard to believe they could have given birth to someone like you. They've been in my hospital room all day begging for forgiveness, faces ghost white with shame for what you did.
Ugh, they would be there with you. Those lousy, no-good bags of meat.
Yikes. Of course they're here. As your parents, they are also responsible for your actions. Naturally, we contacted them almost immediately after we filed the complaint with the police. I told you they're the ones who gave me the info about your internship.
This is getting completely out of hand. You can't just go calling my family. Once again, this is a total breach of my privacy using my personal information that you stole.
I don't know about that. We had a lawyer with us, so it definitely seems to all be above board. They've been reading this conversation beside me as well, and let me tell you, they do not seem pleased.
Come on. What did you show them that for? Can't I get a single break here? My mom would be totally devastated if she saw what I wrote about her.
Correct. Your mother is totally devastated. My mother is consoling her right now. I don't know what consolation she can really give, though. What with you being expelled now and all, your future is in total shambles. I don't think it can be salvaged.
Expelled? What now?
Yeah, of course you've been expelled. You ought to just be glad you're under 18. You might be able to get this taken off your record someday.
No, I can't get expelled. What is going on here? Why would you have any influence over my school? I'm just about to graduate, for God's sake.
You think any reputable school wants to be the alma mater of a juvenile delinquent that attacks pregnant women? Not to mention, my mom happens to be on the school board.
Oh my god.
That's right. And you tried to kill her first grandchild. I promise you, my mom is known for being strict and unforgiving on the best of days. She came down on the faculty at your school so hard that the principal burst into tears. You had absolutely no chance of not being expelled the second you laid a finger on me.
What is happening? No, seriously. What is going on? All this just because some bloated, ugly whale bumped into me on the bus. How can this be happening? Give me back my future.
What future? You think punks who attack pregnant women deserve any kind of future? No chance. If anything, you should thank me. It seems like the only future you were headed toward was becoming the next American Psycho. Maybe it's not too late to salvage whatever's left of your soul.
Screw you, you meddlesome blob. You're the one with no soul. I wish I could go back in time and kick that stupid bloated whale you call a mother while she was still pregnant with you. This is unbelievable. I must be the unluckiest guy on the whole planet. This isn't fair.
You really think that you would still have some kind of bright future even if I wasn't around to get back at you? Think again. You would still be right where you are. I like to believe in a little thing called karma. I'm sure you've done plenty of bad things to other people in the past. This is just karma finally catching up to you.
Will you just shut your smug blowhole for a second? What's going to happen to me? I'm going to be a high school dropout with a record? Me, captain of the soccer team? I was friggin' prom king!
You tried to destroy my life and the life of my child, but you just ended up destroying your own. There's a saying about this, isn't there? How does it go? Oh yeah, I remember. Karma's a bloated whale. After that, as predicted, Marcus was expelled from his high school with no degree. The police found him soon after our conversation and he was promptly arrested. Being a minor, he didn't end up serving any time, but he was ordered to pay all of my hospital bills as well as $30,000 in damages for mental duress. His parents, absolutely mortified by what he did and what he said, promptly kicked him out of the house and disowned him. With the stroke of one kick, he lost his diploma, his home, his internship, his future. Seeing all his bright prospects crumble into dust before his eyes, he apparently fell into depression. Now he lives in a cramped, dirty apartment working for just enough money to pay off his debts and eke out his existence. He has just enough time between his 2 part-time jobs to shovel some food down and catch some sleep in his stinky hovel before getting back up and at it in the late shift as a janitor. Meanwhile, just a few days after he was arrested, I was getting ready to leave the hospital with my beautiful 6-day-old baby boy in my arms. And I promised him then and there that I would raise him to be nothing like the insane high school boy that came so close to preventing him from being born. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe for more. See you next time.